What is up? What's up, guys? What is up? What's up, Aryan? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sumit Anand? What do you mean, hello, Sumit Anand? Have you seen Giant's thumbnail? I have. I have seen it. You know what? Podcast deserves it. Nathan, did you see the generation fumble by Yiri? Let's not talk about it, bro. I mean, I am absolutely saddened how stupid it is, to be honest with you. Um, Yeah, let's not beat a man while he's down, dude. Let's just leave it at that. Um, I don't really have much to add to that, sadly, except for the fact that it's extremely shocking. Yeah, apparently he saw the injury and felt remorse. I don't know really what to say about that, honestly. Those Spurs on the attack. Lot of space on the other side. Richarlison. Oh, he should have done better there. He should have done better there. Deserby's already jumping up and down. Oh boy, here we go. This man, Adderall. This man and Adderall. Italian Bill Cream ad boys. We need Rutgers for the trolls. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for him, for a change, he actually has more important things to do for once. So I don't think he's going to be too bothered. Maybe he should be too bothered, but I don't think he will be. I'll just give you the lineup, seven guys. Just give me a second. Kinski with the save. You go Tottenham Hotspur. It's the line of our Spurs. Top Spurs, as some people call him. Giri, yep. Last night everything effed up. Morning, Gary, good morning. You betted against Giri. Congratulations, dude. You made a good move. Can't lie. It's a quite shocking display by Prohaska, I have to say. Nah, man, get out. It's not a foul. It's not a foul, dude. What's wrong with these people? That's the Sunderland lineup, guys. Wolves. Sunderland lineup. Congratulations to Tottenham. They have survived 10 minutes. Hello, Ayush. Who are we supporting today? Honestly, I have picked Sunderland to win. It's at their home ground, so it's not about supporting. Let's just hope it's a fun game. Overconfidence, brother. He could have gone slow and ground upon, but he was overconfident. Apparently, he saw him in pain and hesitated. If you were to believe that. By the way, guys, do like the stream and share, please. Today morning, the video didn't get any traction. I need your help to share the video, please. Be quite helpful. Yeah. Hello, Virat. How are Spurs look? Spurs looking okay. Rosinia out if we win today. Ian, thoughts on Derek Lewis versus Josh Hockett on the white card? Bro, I can't believe they literally added a fight impromptu. Dana White wasn't happy, but then he was like, the president asked me why is he not there, so we've added him. It's like, ugh. It's going to be a logistical nightmare for Dana White. He clearly wasn't happy, but bro, if Hockett goes from unranked to beating Blades to beating Derek Lewis, you kind of almost have to give him a title shot because who else is there, man? How many times are they gonna do Gan for a title shot? I think after if Pereira wins, it's Pereira and Aspinall. I think the winner should face him. Maybe he fights Volkov. I don't know. One more fight, but he should fight for the belt after this one. By the end of the year, if he wins, I think next two fights he should be in title contention next season. Not next season, next up, I should say. Oh God, it's Deserby, dude. Here we go. Pedro Porridge. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Share it, please. Wonderful. Kicks it all the way out. What else can you expect, I suppose? Or was it bad for us to have an expectation to begin with? You decide. Free kick for Sunderland. That was a very poor free kick, by the way. Alderete with a cross to nobody. We're coming to 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes. Oh my God, what are Spurs doing here? Romero's on the ground. Romero got a boo boo. Oh, oh, he got cleaned out. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good for Slow Marrow over there. Derek Lewis will be a tough fight for him. Lewis is going to kill him. Do you think so? Bro, that's what we kind of said about Curtis Blades killing him. He almost he dropped him in the first round and could have finished him if he had a little more power. But he has like he's 30 pounds lighter than 30 pounds lighter than what do you call it, Curtis Blades, and he's going to be like 50 pounds lighter than Derek Lewis once Derek Lewis loses all that weight and then hydrates again. Carrying all that extra weight can be a good thing for power, but can be a terrible thing for energy. If you thought Curtis Blades got tired after 15 minutes, Derek Lewis ain't going to make 15 minutes, dude. Let me tell you right now. If he can somehow survive the first 5-6 minutes of the fight, this guy's going to steamroll him. Trust me. This small, tiny fellow who's like Kane Velasquez. Oh! Oh my God. What was that? What was that? Oh my God. I don't know. Romero was ball watching there. He's so lucky that ball was hit a lot harder than it was. It was going straight to Broby. Oof. Hello, Rupinder. Oh, Sunderland with another attack. That didn't take long. Here we go, guys. We're seeing it again. They're getting Spursy, boys. They're getting Spursy again. Do like the stream, guys. Do like, share, and subscribe. Please, please, please share and subscribe. Would really, really help a lot. We have a lot of watch-alongs to catch up on. Didn't join Suraj today. I already made the stream schedule, dude. I didn't know Suraj was going to do it till after the fact. So, once I put out the stream schedule, I like to stick by it, Rupinder, simply because I've not done a lot of streams even during the international break. Then Champions League streams also we didn't do on the channel. So, oh my God, head over. Man, Robbie jumped too early there, guys. It was an open header for him otherwise. He jumped too early there. But the Sunderland are looking dangerous, guys. Sunderland are looking dangerous. Let's see what the others were. Leffe is having a good game right now. It's still goalless in all three games, by the way. Forest, Aston Villa goalless as well. Both played Europe. Both played Europa League, in fact. And they're playing each other now. No postponement, guys. Isn't it crazy, guys? Forest and Aston Villa, who played a day later than the Champions League matches, they didn't postpone, but a certain team had to postpone their match because, so they were a little scared to face Lens, is what it is. The watching has suffered a lot, Nathan. What do you mean the watching has suffered a lot? Spurs capitulating again. Yes, Avneet. Yes. Belligol, what's up? What's up? Miss, yes. Oh my god, it's wave after wave of attack now. Here we go. Ah, can't do anything about the crap cross though. Parma's beating Napoli. This is not what we wanted to see, guys. In the first minute, Strafezza scored. Come on, yeah. Don't bottle it, Napoli. Come on. Put more pressure on to Milan today. They got to play Como. Como has the fourth best attack and the best defense in the league. And they're still fourth place. How crazy. Fifth place. Sorry. Fourth or fifth place. I don't remember. They have the fourth best attack and the best defense. They're still somehow fourth. Here we go, Bergwall. Quick free kick. They tried. Ooh. Damn. What is that? A penalty? Oh wow. I mean, Algo isn't pushing this team. I didn't even get a notification. I shall be very honest with you. That happens even when people do join. I always ask people to. I tell them when I'm going to put the stream schedule out. If people don't wanna watch, I check the stream schedule. I can't do anything about it, dude. Because the by the 95% of the time I go by the stream schedule. So like, um, if people don't want to see the stream schedule and they're relying on notifications, there's not much I can do, man. That's why now, as soon as today's games are over, tomorrow afternoon I'm going to put out what what the what the schedule is going to be. If people want to join me, they have to see the stream schedule. I can't do anything else. I cannot help. YouTube just does not want to push it. I don't know what to say. A lot of people don't get notifications, so I can't do anything about that, sadly. Did you see Como make 5 XG and didn't score 1 in the match? No, but wait, what's happening, man? Is this really a penalty? It shouldn't be a penalty, though, no? Get lost, Van der Ven. What do you mean? Bro, they were getting hammered this whole time and now they might get a penalty. Ah. Let's see what's going to happen. I thought he won the ball though. Did he not win the ball? No shit. O'Neill got him first. Well, it looks. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's probably a penalty, guys. I joined because I remember the schedule. Just pointing out the notification facts. No, no, Ayush, you are not the first person who told me that, dude. This is precisely why I have made the stream schedule. If you notice, a lot of people don't do a stream schedule, right? I kind of don't have a choice. I have to do a stream schedule. I'm not a big enough content creator. I'm not on Instagram. That also hurts it a little bit. Otherwise, I could post it on Instagram as well. I believe it is. No penalty. Oh boy. Quarter of the match over. Tottenham's only chance to get something has just gone in smoke. You relax, man. You're deserving. He's been in charge for 20 minutes, dude, and he's already started crying, dude. 20 minutes in charge. He's already crying. Not given. Yep. Man's already crying 20 minutes into his tenure here. Bro, he's checked it. What are they getting in his face for? It's over. Move on. Jog on, bro. Bro, they've checked it already. Get a move on with the game, man. Come on. Get a move on. Drop ball. Let's go. Can't lie. They got a little lucky there. Just a little bit. Do you think in summer we can get Tonali or will we go for Baliba? Bro, if we go for Baliba, our board knows nothing. The man didn't even start yesterday. I mean, I don't know how much more proof these people need to realize that if it was truly a one bad season, no, then why is he not even starting? Like, who does this benefit? This does not benefit us. Quite honestly, if it doesn't benefit us, I don't know why we're even bothered. Oh, that's a great interception. That was a Sunderland player. Falls straight to a Sunderland defender. Villa scored? Shh. It's really kind of hoping Villa doesn't score today. I mean, doesn't win. Aliba is not coming. Why are you not on Instagram? I actually help the channel. Oh, it's a long story, dude. But hopefully, I'll be back soon now. It's a long story. That's all. It's no point going on about it now. But we'll be back soon. Soon, don't worry. But bro, even then, like, then what if you don't get notifications on Instagram? Like that also can happen. There's no guarantee me being on Instagram is actually going to do anything as well. But we can hope, bro. That's all I'll say. We'll hope. We'll hope it helps when the time comes. Because there's just no. If they don't push it, they don't push it, dude. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about it. Is Baleba doing this initially to drop the price? See, the problem is the price isn't even going that much. The problem is, Paul, that if he is doing that, right, he's dropping the price, which is cool, but they're still asking a price that he's not worth. Why would we pay 70 million for a player that can't even start in the Brighton team regularly? See, the problem and the other problem no one wants to talk about, right? No one wants to talk about is the fact that if he is down tools just because he is linked with Manchester United, he can tomorrow down tools if Real Madrid want him or Barcelona want him, or if he just wants to leave the club. Oh my God, Sunderland got lucky. That was a big bit of a confusion going on there in the box. Richarlison's been the closest to score at the moment. He seems very hungry at the moment, which is good for Spurs. The rest of the team, however, a little less convincing. But like I was saying, why don't people seem to think that he will down tools when he wants to go somewhere else? Everyone is getting super gassed about this Baliba dropping the price on purpose, dude. I don't know, man. I don't like it. Anthony did it. He did it at Lyon. Sorry, he did it at Ajax. Then he did it. He did it at Ajax and then he did it at United. Isaac did it at Isaac did it at Newcastle. Oh, that's a nasty tackle by Romero, man. Romero's on a yellow, boys. Yeah, Captain Courageous as usual. Absolute disaster case that he is of a player. Sure, he'll be rewarded with a World Cup spot in Argentina. They love this kind of football. Um, sorry for Levy. I used to do that before, dude. But yeah, like I was saying, Paul, if he's doing it to drop the price, then there's just no guarantee he won't do it to us. You know, at a later date, which I don't think people just don't want to acknowledge that for whatever reason. I think it's a bad idea to not acknowledge that. Tomorrow he could just do it to us. But yeah. Ross, oh no, yeah, Sunderland, come on. Oh, Mukiele, open header. Oh wait, no, was he off? Yeah, he was probably. Oh no, wait, no, he wasn't off. Oh, he wasn't off. Romero doing Romero things exactly. Elliot surely going to City if we get Tonali, it's a win situation. Paul Elliot might be going to City. The thing is, I think Elliot is also waiting to see if Pep's going to stay. I have a feeling. I think if Pep doesn't stay, I don't think he goes because let's be honest, dude. A lot of Pep's players have come to play under Pep. I know Man City has been quite successful. Oh, that's a bad foul by Bergwall. A lot of players have come to play under Pep. If Pep's not there, that might lose some value. But yeah, Skelly to United, who said no, 35 million get him. 35 million is a little steep for me, man. But if we can get him for 35, let's do it. Who doesn't enjoy a bargain basement deal, dude? Left back and in the midfield, he can play if necessary. You know, your boy loves a utilitarian player. Why not? MLS and Wanyeri for cheeky 60 million. Oh, ho, ho. Bro, if they let go of Wanyeri, Arteta will be responsible for making one of the worst deals ever. And you know what? We're here for it. Anything for Arteta to create history, guys. That's what I say. If Arteta wants to create history, I think we should let him. It's only fair. Hello, Abhishek. Prediction for Chelsea City. It's probably going to be a City win, dude. Although I would absolutely love it if they didn't. I'm going to say 3-1 City. God, man. If they can edge a 1-1, though. Whew. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We will be there. Oh. So a lot of panicking going around Spurs, dude. A lot of panicking going on. Rogers links to United. Your thoughts? Does United have them? I wouldn't spend 100 million on Rogers, dude. I'm sorry. He just does not have the output for it. We don't need to cloud chase this desperately, man. It's all good. We aren't. We shouldn't be this desperate. That's all I'll say. We don't need to be this desperate. Header. Volley. Oh! Granit Xhaka just goes wide. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's great shielding there by Robbie. Robbie's not happy. Pedro Porro just. Bro, why are these Spurs players so soft, man? Seriously. Just soft, aren't they? Robbie got booked. So soft, man. Let's see. Did he even hit him in the face? Oh, he got a little. He got a little love, dude. He got a little love in the face. I want United to get Nico Paz. He would not start for Madrid for 70 million. United can get him in 2027 after Bruno. What are you? 70 million? So, we've had some really, really bad luck in the from the Serie A, dude. I don't know if people are willing to spend 70 million on a player, honestly. The more and more I think about it, the 55 million we spent on Bruno, it could be one of the best deals of the decade, dude. Across any team. Because I don't think you're going to ever get that kind of value for money ever again, dude. The way people are saying the people are saying Morgan Rogers cost 100 for what? Because he's young? Nah, man. 100 million, for fucking Morgan Rogers. Doesn't have quarter of the GA. I mean, like, and this English tax is nonsense. I wouldn't mind Nico Pass, dude, but the at root of the matter is he probably wants to stay in Madrid. And I don't want any more drama, dude. If people want to stay in Madrid, they should stay in Madrid. Honestly, I don't want to give away my players because they want to play for Madrid. I'm not. That's not any hate or anything. It's just that we need to focus on rebuilding with people who want to stay in Manchester United. Dude. I'm looking at everything from a very business point of view these days, not a personal one, because some half of these players are mercenaries, dude. They get a better deal, they will drop your club. That's it. There's no loyalty like that. So if people want to play for Real Madrid and they're already at Real Madrid, like me wanting them just doesn't make sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, belly goal, but for me, it's like if you don't want to be here, don't come only here, please. Otherwise, it'll just be met with resentment later on. I mean, look at Kukurea, look at Enzo Fernandez, like guys, like y'all have achieved something at Chelsea. Maybe have some kind of sense in how you want to exit the club as well. So that way, at least you leave on good terms. Enzo Fernandez, when the club is going under a bad time here, he's like, "Man, I would love to live in Madrid." I'm like, "Bro, live in Madrid. What does that even mean? You can live in Madrid after you can live in Madrid after you retire, dude. We clearly know what you're trying to say. You want to go to Madrid. It's quite disrespectful, man. And you know what? It's no one will say it, but it's really disrespectful to the fans. After all, they do pay your salary. I think this game will be a draw. No, I think Sunderland's still going to win. Tottenham didn't concede. No way. They did well. How boring can WWE get, Nathan? I mean, the promos are at least getting better. Saurabh, I don't know overall how to answer that question. This is the most stacked WrestleMania in many, many years, to be fair. They're not, doing 4 matches in 5 hours, which is what they normally do. Oh, Brobby, foul. Let's go. Another yellow. Sloppy Van der Ven and Romero double yellows, bro. That's what we signed up for. These two, the mean street clown posses that these two people are. Look at them. Get lost. Get lost, Van der Ven. Bro, people are like, we'll pay 80 million for Van der Ven. Criminal, bro. This man's another one that just goes missing half of the time. Do you think Rogers is that player like Olise? Everyone thought he's a good player and now he's the world's best. See, Morgan Rogers is a very good player. Don't get it twisted. He's not worth 100 million. That's the difference. Just you can't just say a number and everyone will go, "Oh wow, 100 million." Nah, man. So we're not doing that anymore. Thank you. You gotta have 100 million like output if you want 100 million. Otherwise, sit there only. Sit in Aston Villa and rot. So it's all good. Nobody's losing sleep over here. We'll go get someone else who wants to come. I'm though not sweating it at all. We'll just get someone else. Sometimes you have to make a smart move, dude. This will be a smart move. Being patient will be a smart move in the end. Mark my words. Just need to be patient. Don't fall for whatever nonsense these people are peddling. Spurs have no control. They feel second. They feel second to everything. No manager can have them exactly. And this is why I didn't want to get Utkarsh's hopes high. Too many people were doing that. Very sorry to tell you that it's not any manager's fault. When you finish 17th twice in a row, no, you can't really blame that on managers. They had four different managers and the outcome hasn't changed. They're still 17th. Well, now they're 18th actually. So anyway, that's not. That's neither here nor there. Come on, Granit Xhaka. Come on, Xhaka. Do the magic. Nah, fully in the sky, man. Come on, yeah, Granit. Too close to be hitting it like that, man. Waste. Waste. What do you think of Dan House in WI? Well, oh, Forrest scored. Nico Williams. Oh, Morello scored an own goal. Wait, so both goals was Forrest scored. Fraud Villa, bro. Fraud Villa. Fraud Villa. But Nico Williams pulled it back. 1-1. Bro, if Aston Villa don't get points and Chelsea lose, only Liverpool has got points this week. And if Man City and Chelsea draw, that means only Liverpool got points this week. Birmingham beat Wrexham 2-0. There goes their playoff chances. They were 2 points behind playoff. We go. Enzo Lafay. Switches. No goals in Crystal Palace, Newcastle, man. 12th and 13th, I believe. Oh, that's another nasty foul there. Man, the whole defense is going to be on yellow cards at this rate. Shit, Napoli still trailing, man. Come on. Bad pass by Lafay there. Interception by Romero. Draws it off to Richarlison. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, that was a big mistake there. Richarlison on his feet still. Blocked. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Recovered and won the tackle in the end. Wonderfully done there. Who was that? Sadiki? Very well done there. Completely gets brushed off by Richarlison. Then Richarlison drives on the byline. Great move. Great move. Thought Danhausen's debut was fun, dude, to answer the question, but yes. But the build-up for the matches have not been good. What are they doing? Even with what are they even doing with Orton and Cody there with Pat involved? They're probably trying something new, Saurabh. Normally it would just be boring and just a lot of filler trailers and all. They might try something else there. 1-1, yes. Adil Zia, I think we should keep only those players who want to play for United, and if the offers come, we don't have to think because we made the whole team for Ronaldo and then he left. Yeah, man, that's a great point, I guess. Like and subscribe. Yes, let's reach 30 plus likes. That would be nice. You look sleepy? No, no, dude. I'm just looking at something actually on my phone. I'm not sleepy at all. In the morning I was a little bit, but yes. Hello, Isham. I was not watching football when Ronaldo left Madrid. But how are you feeling back then? Very cool. To be very honest with you, I see. I can answer. See, there's so many ways I can answer this, right? But nobody's ever gonna like the answers because they'll just think you're being they'll just think you're being a hater. But if you really genuinely want my honest answer, I'll tell you this. Ronaldo could have created trouble, much like Isaac and many other, and Anthony and all this. He did not. He Sir Alex Ferguson asked him for one more year. Ronaldo gave us one more year plus another Champions League final, which fortunately we didn't win. Literally, the best team in the world beat us. Could argue we were the second best team in the world at the time. Barcelona, in case you were wondering who I'm talking about. He gave it. He didn't put up a fuss. He was very professional. He loves Sir Alex Ferguson. That's one thing I love about him. He absolutely loves Sir Alex Ferguson. He said he was the father for me in football. Or I think in one interview he even said I had two fathers. One in football, one in real life. And he said, Sir Alex was very kind to me when my father passed away. I'll never forget that and stuff like that. So I think he will always love Sir Alex that way. We kind of ended on good terms, I guess. But the thing is with me, we just have bigger United legends, Bellicol. I know that'll sound crazy to a Ronaldo fan, but it's true. Like if I were to ask you a very simple question, who's the bigger Manchester United legend, Wayne Rooney and Ronaldo? The answer is obviously Rooney. Now, that does not take away anything from Ronaldo. Obviously, we absolutely adore Ronaldo. But when you ask us who's the bigger, we had more bigger legends. So, like, it really hurt when Neville retired because I saw him my whole life. It really hurt when Rooney was falling out of favor because, he tried to play everywhere they wanted him and they still wanted him gone. Um, you know, then who else? Patrice Evra, Rio Ferdinand, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes. We had so many like quote unquote bigger legends. So I was not angry because I know we still had all these people. Maybe if we didn't have them, maybe if they all retired, maybe if they were a little older and didn't play, and then Ronaldo left, maybe then I would have been angry. But I wasn't angry here because I realized you cannot make people stay if they don't want to stay, dude. Goal! Oh my God, Kinski! What a save! I should say, not a double save. What a save! Oh my God, he's looking a lot better than that Atletico game that day, bro. That header felt. I don't know how it happened, but it felt perfectly for Brian Brobby. But yeah, I wasn't mad, man. I wasn't mad. What I honestly would be mad on. What I honestly would be mad about is like if you knowingly buy people, they stay here in your tough times and they go, yeah, man, I want to play for Madrid one day. I'm like, bro, get out of my club, man. I don't have respect for that. Even like Alexis Sanchez, who talked so much shit, he won nothing at Arsenal. He just spoke shit. He's like, first day I came training, I wanted to go back home. Bro, no one forced you to do this trade. You chose to come on this trade with Mkhitaryan. You could have said no. You could have gone somewhere else. But in reality, nobody wanted Alexis Sanchez. Let's be real. If he had a better deal, why would he get traded for Mkhitaryan? Nobody wanted Alexis Sanchez. So we got made one of the worst deals in our club history by getting him. But he that's why nobody likes him. Another good example is Angel Di Maria. Nobody likes him either. Now I know I'm sure Madrid fans love Angel Di Maria, but that doesn't change the fact that he snaked us. So we don't find the need to be nice to him. At the end of the day, if you disrespect anybody's fans and club, those fans aren't going to like you. It doesn't matter what you do in someone else's club. So like I don't want these kind of people there. I'm not interested. That's why I'm very bullish on this Baliba deal because the way he's be Allegedly, because a lot of people are saying, you think he's playing like this to drop the price, bro? If he is playing like this to drop the price, I don't want him. I don't want him. He becomes to me, he becomes a liability from day one. I don't want him. I really don't. The shit Spurs shouldn't survive. Daddy Dorado, I told you, they're gassing my man Utkash very badly. I'm very upset with everyone. They keep gassing him, giving him hope and shit, but people for some reason seem to think it is the manager's fault that Spurs are playing bad. They are playing bad again. They have had 4 managers within 12 months. Tell me they have played better. They haven't. They just haven't. This will be their fourth manager in less than 12 months. They haven't done anything differently than they normally do. Every now and then they will chain together a good attack, but that's about it. Uh, Nothing has changed. Nothing. Pavel is saying yes, it was hard. Rooney is a bigger United legend. It's not even about that though, dude. It's not even about that. When I say that, I just mean that it was easier to cope with. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not about who's the better player or bigger legend. It was just easier to cope with at the time. Obviously, we'll never know what Ronaldo could have done with us, how many more league titles we could have won with him. All that we will never ever know. What we can say is after he left United, when he was in his prime, when he left United, he won so much more. So it will always make you wonder, like what we could have done together. But like that, that's life, man. Half time, by the way. That's life. You're always wondering what can happen. So you can't live. You can't keep living like that, yeah. So yeah, I was not. I was not. What? Why has this become so high? I was not really mad, to be honest. No, to just get on with it, man. That's life. That's life. You have to just get on with it. And can you give me the list of most anti-football players? I'll start Conor Gallagher. Anti-football players. Yeah, probably Matic when he played for us. Yeah, he lost his pace, so he used to do a lot of sideways passing. It's quite annoying, to be honest. Wait, Carlos Tevez after he left for side? No, Pavel. I did not because he fell off with Fergie. He was not happy that he didn't get a deal, and then he did that RIP Fergie thing and all that. Like that is not. Some of the things that happened were a little beyond football to me personally. But listen, yeah, at the end of the day, he still won stuff for us. So it is what it is. I'm sure some people still like Tevez. I'm sure if you're a little bit older or you didn't like some of the stuff he did, it is what it is. Do I rate Carlos Tevez? Yeah, obviously. Did really well for us. Went to City and did somewhat well for them as well. He was a good player, no doubt about it. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to pick a side. So when he left, it was fine. I would like Cristiano Jr. in United because Mbappe will be in Madrid for at least 7 8 years. Cristiano Jr. is a very interesting case because we all know for a fact that he's not going to stay in Saudi once he retires. So where's he going to go? This is the interesting point. Where is he going to go? That is what I'm curious about. Where is his future going to be? Usually I won't care, but since I have Van de Ven in my FPL, I want Tottenham to keep a clean sheet. No chance that's going to happen, Snail. I'll be absolutely shocked. Probably please go. What a chance, Spurs, yeah. What do you think about the news that Ronaldo wanted to come back in 2014? Uh, I don't know what to make of that, dude. There was a thing that Louis Van Gaal was going to bring Thomas Muller with him. don't know. I don't know what to make of it. We'll never know, honestly, Adil. Every day I thank Ineos for not bringing Conor Gallagher to my club. Hello, Baba. It's been a while. Be honest with you, dude. We have Ugarte. It's not like we have, it's not like we have some world class replacement. But yeah, I suppose it's still better. Hello, Mohammed. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. How has it been for both of the teams? I feel Tottenham have been okayish, bro. I'm telling you. I think Tottenham have gotten very lucky. Telling you. There was a time in the middle of the game where they were constantly getting bombarded. Yep. I think if United would have signed Ronaldo in 2018 with Jose as our manager, we would have won one league title at least. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say though, right? Like, it is almost impossible to know, and a lot of people will always wonder. Yeah, I think we have a very small chance of winning PL next season. We won't mess up our signings. If we don't mess up our signings, Adil Singh. Honestly, if we are in the top four again, I'll take it, man. I'll just take it simply because we'll just get some more revenue, build up some more status and stature, and make us more, what do you call it, an attractive club to come join eventually again. So if we can finish top four again next year, I'll take it. Ethan Loki wants Romero in United, we know. Honestly, I would just play Euro and Heaven for the whole season. I'm okay. I'm absolutely okay with it. Just please just let Euro and Heaven play the rest of the season. I'm not that desperate. Nathan, where do you actually think Tottenham went wrong? Like, they had recruits, to be honest, it wasn't that bad. They signed Kudus, Xavi, and some more, I guess, but the injuries issues have become worse. Well, they signed Kudus, Xavi Simmons, and well, they signed Gallagher in January. You could argue the 17th squad finished. They didn't go wrong anywhere because they're going to probably finish 17th again, bro. Because where have they really upgraded? Kudus has missed 90% of the season. He will not be back again. He's missed 90% of the season. Xavi Simmons is a player that has gone from club to club, so-called next big thing, but in reality, he has moved from club to club regularly in his young age. Clearly, there is no stability there as well. And Conor Gallagher just didn't want to be in Spain anymore. They bought Conor Gallagher. Randall Colomuani has been quite honestly outside of Frankfurt. He's been nothing short of mid. I know people go France, yeah, but that's great and all. But truth of the matter is they haven't been very good before they came here, and they haven't really improved the team. And it's the same team that finished 17th last season. They're currently 18th. You could argue nothing's gone wrong, and they're just it's more of the same really. Only this game's nil-nil, brother. Yeah. No, think with just 3-4 signings, we are at third. Just what we will do if we get 5-6 very good players. No, I agree, Adil. The problem is, I think the problem in our case is we have to try and get rid of players. Last year we thought we were going to get rid of a bunch of players and we didn't get rid of any. The players we got rid of went on loan. Sancho loan, Rashford loan. Only Garnacho we sold. Couldn't get rid of Malacia. You know, we loaned Hoyland as well. So we didn't really sell anyone. This year, are we going to sell anyone? How much money we are going to get for Ugarte? How much money are we going to get for Mazraoui? How much money we are going to get for Malasia? I think Malasia has 1 year on his contract left. We bought him only for 10 million. After 4 years of doing nothing, he's not even worth anything. He had three loan deals that failed. Elche, Kairi Spor, and some other team. Three loan deals, they all failed. The players we have to get rid of. Onana, we have to get rid of. The players we have to get rid of. I don't think we really can get rid of them. This is the problem. You know the script for next game already. Onana comes back in goal, bro. He's not coming back anyway. He's getting a one-way ticket back to Turkey or wherever the hell else he wants to go to. He's useless. By the way, what's wrong with Vicario? Like I remember, I think there's something. I think he's going to be fit next week, dude. He had some implications from surgery or something. He's cleared from surgery, but he's just not cleared to play. I believe. I believe he should be back next week. I remember he was a solid shot stopper last season. Like he was pretty good. It was his first season, I guess. This season, man, I don't know what happened. A difference between profiles of management and the way we play. I think he's been under, if it's possible, I think he's been under more attack this season. So yeah, 30 million for Rashi, 40 million for Hoyland, Malasia and Sancho, probably 10 million, 80 million. Sancho is going to go on a free belly goal because his contract officially expires after this season. Malasia, there's no way we're going to get 10 million for him, dude. He ain't even worth 5. I don't think he's even worth 5. I won't be surprised if we sell him for 2 million. Do you think we should go for Senesi? I think we should go for Senesi. The question is, does Senesi want to play in England? Just in an ideal world where Dibling costed 40 million, we signed Mazda for just 18 in from Bayern. Listen, there's nothing wrong with the Mazraoui deal per se. The thing is, if you can't play football, that's what matters in the end, right? Whether you're worth 5 million or 50 million. At the end of the day, when you're needed to play and you're not fit, this is the real problem, right? It's an absolute steal. He's all right. He's not a bad player by any means, but let's be honest, he's missed most of the season out to injury. And when he was fit, Amarim preferred Dallo. So I don't know, man. But yeah, now we've done what 2 years with Mazraoui even. So how much is he worth if we wanted to sell him? 10 million? Yeah, I forgot. Nah, yeah, most people would forget that, dude. It's okay. Even that hairstyle needs a revamp, brother. I have no hairstyle, dude. This is just my hair. See, if you notice, it's just a natural middle parting. I do absolutely nothing to my hair unless I go out. He's 28, by the way. Oh, they hate that, Adil. He's 2 years old. He's 2 years too old, man. He's already past his prime, the Ineos prime level, 26 years. Man, if Barca pushes for another loan deal, what are your thoughts, Nathan? The reports are like Barca wants another loan. And linked to Bastoni for Senio, don't have 30 million for Rashi. Incorrect, bro. They don't want to pay 30 million for Rashi. That's how I look at it. Yes, because we can develop heaven till that time, and Senesi can play 4 5 years as he's a centre back. Definitely wouldn't mind Senesi. Still, that Rashi interview in which he said that he's ready for the next step. He's working with a wage cut. He shows any tantrums, call him back, make him sit on the bench or with the academy. I wouldn't mind if we do that too. Quite honestly. Like the stream, guys. Yes, Ash Talks Football is your guys. Do follow and subscribe him to him as well. But when Maza has played, he has been good. Yeah, but that's the thing, no secret gamers. Like I said, I have no real problem with Mazraoui, but let's be honest, like he is not. How much of the season has he actually missed this year? 80%, maybe more. And when he was fit, he was literally picked over Dallo. So like, I don't know, man. And also, if you ask me, secret gamers, his best position has been right centre back. I don't think we are going back three anymore. I think even if we don't keep Carrick, we're not getting a back three manager. So what does Mazraoui do? That is something you have to take into account as well, I suppose. If Maz was a Chelsea player, he would have been valued at 30 to 40 billion just to start. God, sorry. Maz was a Chelsea player, he would be valued at 30 to 40 million just to start 5 6 games for Chelsea. Yeah, man. I don't know how Chelsea makes these deals. United be like Leonardo DiCaprio, if you know, you know. By the way, sorry, Mr. Morning Scene. The way he got flatlined, man, that was tough to watch. He always been too close yet too far, man. No one expected him to get flatlined. Yeah, Carlos Alberg apparently is gonna. I think he's torn his ACL clean off. So, and by the way, second half has started, guys. He has basically, Prohaska basically said, when I saw his knee buckled, I hesitated. I felt sorry for him. I'm like, bro, this is the fight business. What do you mean you felt sorry for him? He came and he nuked you. He nuked you in the end. What do you mean you felt sorry for him? What is that? Oh, Mukiele is struggling now. Almost scored a goal today. Good FPL asset. You're interested. Nordi Mukiele. He can be great at right back in RCB, and we're almost the same when Amarim played him. He used to attack and defend. I honestly, secret gamers, look at his attacking stats. He used to not attack at all. There was one game. There was one game where he played 78 minutes and made no crosses, and Dallo came and made two crosses in like 20 minutes. Like there was no real attacking. I thought the same thing, secret gamers. I genuinely did, and then every game he played, I was kind of looking at the stats. There was literally no crosses. There's no crosses at all. I actually thought the same thing as you, but then when I saw Also, I was looking at Dogu's numbers per game. There was like 90% pass accuracy, and then you see like uh, that's because he has passed like 95% of his passes are backwards. His pass completion and his like forward completions only 60%. So that means he was just passing backwards and sideways a lot. So so like if you have to kind of, I mean, you don't have to do it, but you kind of have to see game by game how he moves, man. But again, like I said, I have no real issues with Mazraoui. The thing is, if he's not fit, what's the point, right? Like, what are we doing keeping all these players if they aren't going to be fit in the end of the day? I mean, at least that's how I look at it. They aren't going to be fit. They're not really useful to our cause, and we can't really afford any injury prone players anymore, man. We pay so much money to injury prone players to begin with. It's really annoying. Yes, Carlos going to be out for a while now. Yeah, he's probably going to be out for a year. I don't know what they're going to do with that title. They literally, it was a vacant title, and I think it's going to be vacant again, or there's going to be an interim. You go Kolomoani, skips past somebody. Reinaldo. Oh wow, he's not in pain anymore. Kolomoani, crazy. When he found out he's not going to get a card, he just balked up. Could have finished him ground power. Feel bad for Yeri. I mean, listen, yeah, that's the name of the game, right? It is fighting after all. If you choose not to be ruthless, the other guy didn't mind sparking him. You should sell Mazraoui and Malasia and get MLS and Coyote. Perfect business. Oof, that would be lovely. You think we are capable of doing perfect business? That is the question. Richarlison! Ooh! Onion. Or O'Nien. I don't know how you say his name. What a tackle. Yeah, man. Relegation. Richarlison is starting to become a legendary figure here in the Premier League. What's wrong with mbeumo? I don't get it. Since 2 weeks before AFCON, during AFCON, after AFCON, every player looks good under Carrick, but mbeumo has been underperforming. Not gonna lie. Don't know how to answer that question. It's a great point though, bro. Like we're winning games. That's why it doesn't talk about much. But mbeumo got to gather shit together. Sorry, I'd get back to the form he was in start of season. Couldn't agree with you more. But Dallo was like young, head down on the ball and cross. Yeah, listen, man. You know, I think the one nice thing, two nice things about Dallo is, and you have to kind of give him credit for it. It is one is he's fit and he's professional, and the second one is he can. It seems to me like he can play both sides of the pitch, and I honestly don't think we have a fullback who can really do that. So, oh, cross comes in. Ooh, dangerous cross there. Oh, what happened there with Richarlison? Cross comes in. Oh, chested down. Oof, that was crazy for a second there. Hey, hear me out. Let's do a swap deal for Maz and MLS. Apparently, Maz has won AFCON this year. Arsenal would get a winning mentality player and we would take their bench play. Perfect for Arsenal. Sounds like a great idea. Exactly, Secret Gamers. This is another one. Should we keep him one more season? A lot of people are like, we should keep him one more season. If he gets injured, oh, that is a slick move there by Oscar Alderete. A slick move there. That's another thing. Now people are like, man, we should keep Deligt and Martinez for one more season. If they get injured next season, we should sell them. I'm like, bro, uh, I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but then when we can't sell them for any money, don't complain that Ineos are bad at sales. If you keep injury prone players who are missing almost the entire season again and again and again, their market value is not going to be high, guys. I know it's shocking, right? But that's exactly how it works. If we keep Martinez and Delict and they miss even half the season next year, people are like, yeah, then we'll sell him. I'm like, yeah, but what will their value be when you want to sell them? My friend lost $50 because he keeps hyping me up to put more money on Chiri. Hello, Chandan. Is Shah Rukh Khan fellow is also a United supporter? Hmm. Wait, what do you mean the Shah Rukh Khan fellow? Who are you talking about, Chandan? Also a United supporter? What does that mean? Only play an Arsenal team having a winning mentality. Sky Havertz has even Champions League. So what you're saying, if you add Mazraoui, that's two times the Champions mentality player they have now. They don't have one, they have two. But Martinez, all injuries came due to physical battle. Secret gamers, see, this is the thing, right? Like, there is no. Actually, his latest injury is not really come to that secret gamers. The one after he came back from surgery. But here it's not even about that secret gamers. Like I'm saying, right? Do you know Martinez is on 180,000 a week? He's on 180,000 a week and he's played less games than Luke Shaw. What are we gonna do? Right? When Luke Shaw had a double leg break, people are like he's unfit, he's unfit, he's unfit, he's unfit. But he has injuries due to physical battles only, right? Like his leg got crushed in two places in a physical battle. He's never really been the same since. Right? He keeps getting injured, same leg, quite a lot. Shot over the bar. So it's like, but even Luke Shaw has still played more games than Mount and Martinez since they are both signed for United. So you tell me, like, how many more chances are we going to give these players? 180,000 a week. We don't want to pay Casemiro 300k. That's why we're letting him go. But Casemiro's barely been injured and he's older than him. And he has played way more games than Martinez. King Khan, Bollywood actor. Oh, okay, okay. Is he? I didn't know that, Chandan. Is he a United supporter? Okay, okay, got it. King Khan, no. Okay. For a second there, I thought you for some weird reason I thought you were talking about the IPL player. But anyway, I want to take one 50-50 bet on Delict, even if we take a hit. Martinez, I think we've already given him one more season. We should have shipped his ass one season back. But then the argument is, bro, that Martinez might be our best centre back. Exactly. Luke Shaw gets the stick. Martinez, oh no, the mentality, oh, Bucho, oh, the ball play away. Like, I love the play, but man, if Mount gets called out, Martinez should too as well. I agree. If you're gonna give Mason Mount shit, you have to give Martinez as well. But no, it is what it is. It is what it is. They are United fan. That's nice. I don't know here. I honestly, God, we need so many players, man. We need so many players. It's not even funny. That's how many players we need. So many. We have to try and just get our midfield targets this season, man. We can't get greedy. Just try to get our midfield. Try to get our midfield going. Guys, would you like to know why I'm super excited this week, this coming week? I'm so excited about something. I've been waiting for the whole year to see when it will be released. It's going to be released this week, and I'm so excited for it. But my point is, Martinez got two surgery in two legs. His body will face some problem until his body adapts. But Shaw also gets injured along previous time until his England duty. Shaw disappears. Yeah, but I hear it, man. I hear it. I'm not. I'm just saying he's getting paid 180,000. You know, here we don't want to give Casemiro an extension. We don't want to give Harry Maguire we want to give Harry Maguire new contract on reduced wages. Harry Maguire is not missing games though. Whereas we are, what is this? One, two, three. Wait, what? How many notes were given there just now? Why are we not selling Mason Mount? It's a great point, Chandan. That when someone gives us an answer, I'll revert back to you and tell you why. Header, Robbie. Sorry. Yes, the Ronaldinho documentary. No, no, no. That is also exciting, but no. The DJI Osmo Pocket 4, dude. I can't wait to see this. What is it? When's it going to be? April 16th. I can't wait to see the video, dude. The Osmo Pocket 3 was game changing belly goal. The Osmo Pocket 3 is a camera almost everybody buys. If it's not their primary vlogging camera, it's their secondary one or whatever. People with real cameras get that to walk around and do stuff. This I was expecting it to there was such a big gap between 3 and 4. I was expecting it to be released last year. But the time has come, guys. April 16th. It's gonna be crazy. I wonder what the new design looks like. Palinia, Tell, and Sa are coming on. That's interesting. I'm acting like Martinez won't be back up and running for Argentina. He's injured for when to play for Argentina. Yeah, that is one thing he did too. That's a great point, actually. I totally forgot about that. Secret Gamers. You remember when Martinez was injured and then still went to train with the Argentine squad? Richarlison! Oh! That would have been a crazy goal. What's your take on Spurs' performance structure and off the ball movement? Bro, apart from Richarlison, they're all basically the same, man. They're looking a little more organized, I would say. They are maybe attacking a little bit more, but there's plenty of times that Sunderland have been on the attack constantly. They just haven't managed to get one right near the goal, you know, a chance right in front of goal. But honestly, they're looking a little structurally better, sure, off the ball movement and all that. But there were parts of this game that looked exactly like every other game this season. Unfortunately, at that point of time, Sunderland couldn't score. There's still half an hour left, and there's still stupidity being done. As we saw, both centre backs again on yellows. Distance, Sadiki! And I told you people, they don't have it in them. It doesn't matter who's the coach. Deflected goal. Kinski can't do anything about it. Mukiele scored, and I don't have Mukiele in the squad. I took him out weeks ago. There we go. On the hour. On the hour, guys. I told you, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. It's as simple as that. It's just not happening. Mukiele had all this space to run in, by the way. All this space. Bro, if people still think it's the manager's fault after 4 managers being down, come on, man. It's these players, man. They're not cut out for this. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. There's only so much you can keep. There is only so much you can keep blaming the managers, dude. These people need to take responsibility for themselves. It's like England taking Rashford for moral support previously. Yeah, but the problem with that is, dude, that is the end of the season. Secret gamers, we weren't end of the season. This is the problem, na. End of the season, it doesn't matter. And you remember how disastrous that was, Secret Gamers. He came back and then went and had surgery and then missed 3 more months. He could have had surgery and been fit enough for the beginning of the season. You remember how that went? Where he went, then came back, then had surgery, then missed 3 months. You know, so that's another mistake we did. We shouldn't have done. What is Van de Ven doing? What is he supposed to do? Not run after the ball? Bro, how are they supposed to stop running at that speed, man? That's crazy. Oh, what's happening? They're calling the stretcher? What's happening? Wait, what? Something's happened to Kinski, I think. Is UT streaming? UT is not home, Arman. He's not home. Oh, Mukiele is fighting with someone. What's going on here? Oh, they're not fighting. Okay. I thought they were fighting. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who's technically hurt. There's two people. I don't know what's going on. There's two medics on Romero, and there's two medics on Kinski. I think it's concussion protocol. Basically, they're not moving. Mukiele scored. It's either he scored or it's an own goal, dude. It depends. But unfortunately, either way, I suffer because I don't have him. Good job, Nathan. Can you spoil the FPL some more for yourself? By the way, 1-1 still at Forest Aston Villa. Both goals scored by Forest, by the way. So, Newcastle scored. William Osula. Oh God, again Osula scored. Come on, Palace. Come on, you can do it. Oh wait. Shh. Mukiele is in my FPL. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought Mukiele wasn't in my FPL. Oh, that's a relief, boys. That's a relief. Unfortunately, my Dewsbury Hall is on the bench with 9 points because I chose Zoboslai ahead of him. Smart job, Nathan. Smart job. Um. Anyway, man, I got that Mukiele. I'll take it. I'll take it. Spurs should survive. Look at West Ham's fixtures, bro. They have the same kind of fixtures. I did this breakdown with Utkarsh. They have the almost the same kind of fixtures, the same kind of danger. They have the same almost the same kind of danger, dude. Honestly. Let's all laugh at Tottenham. There's nothing to laugh about, dude. That's why I was just making sure Utkarsh doesn't get his hopes up, dude. That poor guy. He's gone through enough already. Players are bad, also managers mid, but Spurs as a club is mid. But Belligul, this is the thing, right? They have gone through four managers, bro. Every time it was like the managers aren't getting the best out of players, the managers aren't getting the best out of players. Now they've gone through four different kinds of managers, four different styles, one from full attack to full defense to vibes, and now whatever Deserby does. This is the fourth one now. Okay, what do you think? Can Man City win the PL from here? Will it be considered greatest ever comeback in PL history or greatest bottle? It'll have to be a greatest bottle, dude, simply because if Man City technically win their games in hand, they will only be having a 3 point gap. So you can't really call it a greatest comeback because technically they have not played all their matches. Now, if it was 9 points and they are same matches, then yeah, Kinski got one right in the head. I don't know why Romero's down for so long though. Kinski definitely got one on the head though. Either way, it can't be considered a. Ooh, he's busted open. Wow. You can see the blood through his hair. Yeah, it can't be considered a great comeback though, simply because he's not played all the games. If they win the games in hand, there's only 3 point difference. Can't call that a comeback. Do you think we should try Kane for 2 seasons as he might be eager to break the all-time goal record? Well, apparently he definitely wants to finish his career in England, dude. I don't know if he'll get the opportunity at United. I think we should go for it if there is a buyout clause, for sure. Roberto De Zerbi's crying already, bro. He was crying 22 minutes into the game. And do you think it'll come to United now, Tonali or Guimaraes? Apparently, they are more willing to let go of Guimaraes simply because he's older. So I think Guimaraes is probably the more likely person to come. The more and more I watch Elliot Anderson, the more I wish he chooses United. I don't care whatever's the price. My only hope is Marinakis. Only he can stop the City transfer. Uh, Sorry, what is this? If Neil Vinay is saying, if Man City wins tonight and against Arsenal, I don't think anyone can stop City from winning PL as they have 2 games to play. Uh, well, if they win tonight, they have 1 game to play, technically, the Crystal Palace game, but yes, I agree. If they beat Arsenal next week, I think Arsenal and Crystal Palace are next week, right? 2 games. Oh, they're bringing on what? They're bringing on a defender. Danso's coming on. Ah, okay, because of Romero, I guess. Kohli will score 100 tonight. Has been brilliant against Aston Villa today as well. Yeah, I mean both goals were scored by City. So look at this guy. What happened? Why is he in tears, bro? What's happened to him? Come on, dude, jog on, bro. Jog on. Believe this and that. It's all cool things to say, my friend. He seems to be in tears. I'm confused. Can someone tell me what is being said in the commentary, please? Why is he in tears? Someone needs to explain this to me. Hello, Naman. Good evening. Romero injured. Yeah, is that why he's crying? He's injured. He seems to be walking fine. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why Romero's crying. I guess we'll find out. He was on a yellow anyway. Probably good that he left. Bro, not before the World Cup, man. Come on. What do you mean, bro? You have plenty of good defenders, man. Come on. Come on. Romero's not been good this season, Utsab. It's not been good this season. He's been good in terms of goals, but defensively, he's not been good. In fact, I don't. Is Martinez even going to start at this rate? Man, look at the blood on Kinski's hair, dude. Oof. Man's gonna have two hair colors by the time the game is done. World Cup gone, I think. So I don't know, but he seemed to be walking fine, dude. I don't know. I feel like it was a concussion issue or something like that. His brain got rattled, I think. Doesn't seem to be holding his arm or limping or anything. Not sure what happened there. Guess we'll find out. Man, there's going to be another 10 minutes added on to this game now. It's maybe the last game for Romero in a Tottenham shot. Bro, I don't think his injury is that bad, man. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. Still, he steps up for Argentine team, though, like Alexis McAllister. Romero ruled out World Cup. I don't think Argentina can pull it off because of limited options. Otamendi, Agued is not this Argentine, dude. Agued is Moroccan. They'll have this one, no? Senesi, Martinez, Otamendi. Oof. Kinski with a bullet shot. Ooh, almost made it to the end too. We are cooking your team in the IPL. It's okay, yaar. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Sunderland probably looking for a second goal here. Sadiki very frustrated there. Surely Senesi and Martinez can't play together. Both are left LCB. No, no. I mean, he'll go to the World Cup, right? You're saying there's a, what do you call it? There's no centre back option. No, they'll still have to take him to the World Cup if Romero can't make it, right? They can't go with one centre back less because they're both left centre backs. No, they might have to alternate. To be honest with you, they might have to alternate Martinez and Senesi anyway. Who knows how fit Martinez is going to be? Let's be honest. Hey, hey, hey! What is that? What was that by Matistel? What was that by Matistel? That is crazy. How is that not a yellow card? What the hell? How is that not a yellow card? Seriously? Sorry, it's Balerdi from Balerdi. Yes, yes, yes. Balerdi. I mean, they're gonna have to go with a. They're gonna have to go. What about that guy who used to play for Lens? What's his name? Yeah. I have to check now. Argentine centre back for Lens, unless he doesn't play at Lens anymore. That'll be embarrassing. Facundo Medina, that's his name. Because he plays for Lens, right? Yes. Oh, he's also a left-footed defender. Never mind. Never mind. Got that guy, Evan. Facundo Medina. I mean, if they're going to take from the French league, might as well take the guy who's second right now behind Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, what a long ball. Hold on. Clearance. Onion. What a chance. Chris Rigg with a yellow. 75 minutes. Cross comes in. Header. Oof. Oh, this is the chance we were talking about. Now I'm a little behind, clearly. $75-23. Chris Rigg with a tactical foul. That's what some people call it, at least. God, how many minutes extra time there's gonna be, man? No. Scores are unchanged everywhere. Napoli has equalized. Scott McSaucy. Of course. Of course, guys. Who's surprised? Not this guy. Not this guy, dude. McSaucy again with a goal. Hoyland with the assist. Oh, you'll love to see it, boys. United players doing well. Love to see it. Hoyland assist, McTominay goal. That's what I have to say about that. Okay. First European title winner getting relegated Spurs. Oh no, no, that's not true, Gary. Nottingham Forest got relegated, no? Oh, Oh. No, yaar. What a pass. That was stupid, yaar. What is Diarra doing? There's so much space. Why did he hit it so hard? Ah, foolish. Looks like they're getting relegated. I've been trying to tell people that, dude. I'm fed up. I don't have anything else to add to it, really. I've been trying to tell people this is gonna happen. There was that pass. The sad part is he could have just hit it with less space. I don't know what the point was there. Also, why? You know what? No point wasting time trying to think about it. Wouldn't be the first bad pass you've seen. Bro, Brian Brobby is just troubling the hell out of all these people, man. Seriously. Okay, so Spurs currently have they got who they have left? They've got Brighton, Wolves, Villa, Leeds, Chelsea, Everton. Those are the remaining 6 games they have. Everybody except Wolves is above them. Even Leeds is above them. Villa, Chelsea, and Everton are trying to get European spots. So that's 3 out of them. Leeds does not want to get relegated. That's 4. Brighton, Brighton and Wolves. Brighton and Wolves are the next 2 games. If they don't get a win in the next 2 games, they're playing teams that have a lot at stake, guys. Everton wants to get a European spot. Chelsea wants to get a European spot. Leeds wants to survive. Villa wants to get a Champions League spot. They got to win one of the next 2 games, otherwise it's over. Let's see what West Ham have. There's no way West Ham have a tougher schedule than that, dude. There's no way. There's no way. Even Villa got relegated in past years. Yes, Villa did. Hello, Gaurav. Good evening. Monster Mateta goal? Oh, yeah. Come on, there's only one United, they said, no? That lasted very long. 1 season, exactly. No, what is that shot, dude? Don't beat this guy, man. Bring the ball down. You're not even looking at where the ball's going and you're shooting. Oh, Sunderland. Oh, a little tippy tappy over there. Okay, let's see what West Ham have. West Ham got Crystal Palace, Everton, Brentford, Newcastle, Leeds, Arsenal. Bro, hold on a minute. Who said West Ham have a tougher fixture? Someone said that, no? Who was that? I have to tell them that's not the case, man. Somebody said it, right? Oh, never mind. Somebody said West Ham have tough fixtures. I don't think so, but Spurs definitely have tougher fixtures. Lefay? Oh, getting so much space. They're getting opened up. Sorry, that was Rig. They're getting opened up so much, man. Mateta, Tyrick Mitchell with the assist. Anyone had Mateta or Mitchell? Good for you. Oh, here we go. They're making more change. Oh, they're bringing on what's his name? Talbi? Here you go. Chris Regatoni is going. No, don't let Mukiele off. Oh, no, man. Oh, I thought he could score another one. Anyway, we move. Double sub by Sunderland. Yeah. Even our club was relegated before, but in the 90s, so we are part of that. No. Kati, he's saying after winning a European title. After winning a European title, we still got relegated in the 70s. Yeah. That was much later after we won our title. Yeah. Yeah. 70s. Oh, here we go. Long throw. Love to see it. Header. Double Spurs header into Kinski. That was interesting. Can we go and get Mateta's second striker? Paul, I don't know if you know this, but Mateta failed his medical at 28 years old and Modric passed his medical at 40. He was supposed to make a move in January. He failed his medical. If he's failing a Serie A medical, he's probably going to fail whatever medical we have, especially since we have no desire on bringing injury-prone players anymore. So yeah, it's quite worrisome when a 28-year-old player fails a medical, man. That's all I'll say. So I mean, we could get him, but do you actually want him? That is the question. Here we go. Clean tackle. Love to see it. Played out of danger there. Love it. Love it. Look at the composure by the Sunderland players. Look at the. Oh, they're skinning them. Who scored? Nodi Mukiele, Shonak. Nodi Mukiele. Even if West Ham have tougher fixture list, they have much better form than No, but that's the thing, mistake. They don't actually have a much tougher fixture list. If Spurs don't win one of the next two games, they are going to be in real trouble because every other team, the other three teams want a European spot, and the fourth team is Leeds. They've got one game that they can get a win from, and that's Wolves, because no matter what, Wolves is probably going down next week. If I think if I think I think if it as it stays, they're going down anyway. But I feel like if Burnley and Spurs get any points, Wolves is going down. So yeah, Wolves. Wolves might technically be eliminated this coming week. Yeah, so there's that. Cross comes in. Oh, no cross. Sixer. Any Sunderland players we can go for? Yes, we were interested in Rigg when he played at Middlesbrough. Sorry, no, when he was playing in the championship with Sunderland. Chris Rigg. What they bringing on Simmons in for, man? Xavi Simons on for? Conor Gallagher. Okay. 5 minutes left to go. Sure. Could do something, you never know. Chris Rigg we were interested in. This Roofs is not a bad goalkeeper, man. Robin Roofs, he's all right. Wouldn't mind this O'Nien. I don't know how you say it. He's looked decent today. In our last game at OT this season, this is our second last game versus Forest. The season's our second last game was for the OT will be buzzing on there, especially if we are at UCL by then. Do you think OT can help that day to convince Elliot to join us? Bro, honestly, I don't. I think it's going to be up to him, dude. I think if Pep's not there, I think it's really in our favor. We have to see what Pep wants to do, man. Goalkeeper and Coyote. Coyote is at Brentford, nah, belly goal. He's talking about at Sunderland. Coyote plays at Brentford. Oh, yeah. That also is. I wouldn't mind Michael Coyote. Hello, Twalumba. How have you been, buddy? It's been a while. It's been a few. What is it? Couple of weeks now. Which team you want the most to miss UCL, Liverpool or Chelsea? Mine's Chelsea. Ah, the thing with Chelsea missing is they seem to be just messing up in terms of buying players, dude. So even if they don't miss, they seem to not be purchasing correctly. For me, if Liverpool misses UCL, it's a lot better for us because depending on where they finish in Europe, in the European spots, they might not get the same kind of caliber player that is willing to, no matter what anyone says, if someone is giving you Champions League football, you kind of want to take it. So there's that advantage, But Liverpool is like United, even when we aren't in the Champions League, we get players. So it might not make a difference, but I think it would help us a lot, especially if we are in competition with Liverpool to buy players. In the middle, Robbie. Oh, Robbie has been an absolute nightmare for the centre backs, bro. Seriously. Also, Amad Diarra, was supposed to should have just fed it in the middle. Why did he go for the cross? Sorry, Chris Rigg. Chris Rigg should have found Diarra there. I think that was a mistake. He might have made the wrong choice there. Let's see, let's see, let's see. 2.5 minutes plus, I think at least 5 minutes extra time, guys. At least five. Look at this Robbie, man. Look at Robbie just bullying them crazy. Back to goal, pushing them backwards is mad. It's mad. Here we go. Oh. Ooh, that was a good tackle there. Pedro Porro just slide tackle grass there. Just completely got jumped over. Cut back in. Cut back in. Oh! Nobody there. Nobody there. No. We have Dallo for long throws. Who says no? We don't need Kayo. No, man. But I think Dallo is going to move from starting to utilitarian left back, right back, dude. That's what I want for him now. I think it's time we get at least one full back. So now we have options. Especially if we are going to sell Mazraoui. I don't think we should keep Mazraoui anymore. Now that we aren't playing back three. I think we should go for a proper right back. Or if we're going for a proper left back, then fine, I suppose. But I think Dallo is really the least of our problems, man. I know people think I have some, I don't know, he's like my favorite player in the world or something, but he's the least of our problems. We have so many more problems, secret gamers, so many more. I can name you five, six players and positions that we need desperately over Dallo. If Dallo ever becomes our weakest link, believe me, we are moving in the right direction as a club. Trust me. I know that might sound really weird to you. Goal kick, very smart there by Ronaldo to fake the header. But believe me, if Diego, mark my words, if Diogo Dallo is the worst, is our weakest link, he's our biggest problem at United. No, that's when we, as a club, have done really well in the market, and we are really moving to in another direction. That is how many people I think we should get rid of before Dallo, and how many positions that are more priority based. So I would be very happy if we got Michael Coyote, to be honest. Are Spurs going down? It's looking likely, my friend. It's looking more and more likely, I would say. Anderson is the Geordie, maybe Michael Carrick can help us. Liverpool might not miss UCL because they can grind matches, but not Chelsea. If Anderson still played for Scotland, agent McTominay would never let him go to City. It feels like forever since we played. Yeah, what is it? 20 something days? Something like that. Yeah. It's only because they don't let us play during the FA Cup week, man. We could have easily played. There was only 8 teams, only 6 Premier League. Some games could have gone on, but they didn't want to do it. Hey, do you know Alex Scott and Anderson are very good friends and have played together? They won the under 21 Euros for England last year. If we buy Scott, agent Scott, Anderson. Depot Shaw was biggest problem. Nah, man, Cutty. If you think Luke Shaw is a bigger problem than Mason Mount and Manuel Ugarte, I don't know what to tell you, brother. It's very clear to me that Manuel Ugarte and Mason Mount are our biggest problems. A lot of money we paid for, high wages they don't earn. Yeah. Besides, who's our backup left back? These people are just sitting on the bench and on the medicine table, on the medic table, I should say. Palace got a penalty in 92 minutes. This is why you shouldn't brag before you stabilize yourself as a club. Last year they won the Carabao Cup and they were making jokes at United because they finished 14th or 15th or whatever. There is only one United in it. There's only one United. The whole season they have been bottom of the table, bottom half of the table. Whole season. They have played 32 games. Yeah. So this is why you don't get gassed unnecessarily. Robin Rose literally pushes it over the net. Oof, that was a close one. Poro was trying like a kind of an Olympico, I guess. There, he tried to catch it, but he popped it over. Roma midfield for next season: Bruno Fernandes. Goal Palace, goal Matera bags it home. There we go. 11 minutes more extra time. Yeah, definitely thought it would be 10. Oof. You should make Dallo a left wing as he makes a great run off the ball. F Newcastle. Man, those fans there. They won a trophy after 60 years, and their fans were going. There was only one United. I mean, the audacity, dude. Genuinely, the audacity. Full time 1-1 Villa Forest. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, it's lining up. It's lining up to be a crazy week for us. If Chelsea lose, Chelsea, Arsenal lose, Villa draws. Unfortunately, Liverpool won. Liverpool winning would have been the only unfortunate thing. Man, we can extend the lead. Come on, guys. Do it tomorrow, man. Do it tomorrow. Extend the lead. Forest also got a point. That's right, Bellygoal. Forest also got a point. Oh my god. It's getting worse, guys. It's actually getting worse. I totally didn't clock that. Forest are also getting a point. Damn. The more Newcastle lose, the more their players' price should go down. I mean, the players, I mean, bro, they aren't going to get Europe at all, I think, at this rate. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, we are getting scammed worse than Mount if we buy Rogers for 100. Man. I couldn't agree with you more. His numbers does not show that he should be worth anywhere near 100 million. And I don't care if he's young. That doesn't make him more valuable. Oh, look at the bullying. Look at the bullying. 4 minutes out of the 11 is done. Yeah, but the fans were correct when they said there's only one United. Cunha Bruno, Luke Shaw Bruno. If you know the Cherokee triangle. Cherokee triangle. Don't know what to say, so I won't say anything. If I say anything, I'll be in trouble. That's all I'll say. 5 minutes done out of the 11. Bro, the way Brobby's just bullying all of them, man. Single handedly bullying them. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible how much he's bullying them, dude. Adam Wharton has schooled the physical midfield of Tonali and Joe Linton today. City game at half an hour, 10 p.m. I believe it's 10 p.m. Shit, corner for Spurs. Top Spurs is getting some momentum, guys. We should be worried. Top Spurs. Wait, let me just check. Shanak. When is the game? I think it is 9 o'clock, guys. Yes, in half an hour. Yep. Shot. Oh, that's a wonderful cross there by Pedro Porro. Such a great crosser, this Pedro Porridge. Such a great crosser. Man, we should sign him for United. My dream is Anderson, Wharton, Scott, but it won't happen if we are Man City. It would have. Maybe. Maybe it would have, maybe it wouldn't, dude. I don't know about that. Wilson Isidore is coming on now. Oh my god. Can you imagine if they actually bought on another striker? Hello, Mad Nona. It's 9 p.m. Yes. Spurs is going down or what, Pratham? Listen, man, I tried to tell Utkarsh nicely, Prathamesh. I tried. I've been telling him since middle of March. Prepare yourself so you don't have a breakdown. I messaged him privately. I told him, man, watch some other games, get your mind off of this. And everyone was like, Igor Tudor is the problem. Igor Tudor is the problem. Bro, they've been playing the same way. They're just okay. They're structured a little bit better, but defenders still do stupid fouls. Give a lot of space to the attackers. This time they gave space to their right back, and he scored a goal. Both center backs were on yellows. Stupid fouls. Bullied by one striker, bro. Van der Ven and Romero got absolutely bullied by Brian Robbie today. Absolutely bullied. Absolutely bullied. Nothing short of complete bullying. Honestly, Midfield three: Anderson, Water, Scott, Bowler. Huh? What he said. Look at this guy chat. He's ignoring chats of innocent Liverpool fans. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? I just answered it. City game watch along. I'm gonna join. I'm probably gonna join another stream, Shaunak. I'm gonna go eat now. Hey, New Year, love your take. Your true. Can you switch your subscriber only mode? No, dude. Subscriber only mode is really it's better, dude, because I get to it's just better to control the chat that way better, especially for the mods. But yeah. Scott McTominay. No, Alex Scott. We are better than United because we defeated United in Europe, European finals. Spurs project is better. The Manchester United's Tottenham will never finish. Just got to know that a team from far north is losing. You mean there's the only United one, Gaurav? You mean sack this fraud Eddie Howe ASAP? Why would you sack him, dude? He's the one who gave all these Newcastle fans chess, dude, to talk about only one United. Why would we? Why you wanted him sacked? To get who, by the way? What it's not like it's not like there is a influx of great managers, dude, waiting to take this job. Watch Arsenal lose to Newcastle. Bro, I don't think you understand how bad Newcastle is. They have been bottom half of the table for the majority of the season. They have all these good players and all. Everyone keeps talking about them like they're like they're winning the World Cup, but they've been they've been in the bottom half of the table longer than they have been in the top half of the table this season. If we have 32 game weeks, they have been bottom for at least 20, if not more than that. So yeah. So now Liverpool can get Archie Gray and Kudus for cheap. Archie Gray, they're not going to give Archie Gray for cheap. And Prathamesh, you already got one injury prone forward. You want another one? Kudus is missing the rest of the season. He's going to miss another 2-3 months, by the way. He's got injured again or whatever. I don't know what it is, but he's got injured again. He's going to miss more months. You sure you want to buy Mohammad Kudus, dude? I wouldn't. Sometimes talent is not not enough of a deal breaker to spend money on injury prone players. Phil Saul gone 78 for 36. Damn. Game over. Sunderland win in the Stadium of Light. They call themselves that now. The jerseys resemble a zebra. Bro, we lost to Southampton. Yeah, but that's different, dude. It's different when a team is hungry. Newcastle don't play like they're hungry. That's the difference. Bro, they needed Willie Osola to score an extra time stoppage goal to beat us, dude. Yeah, they aren't that great, dude. With all the money they've spent, they needed Willie Osula to score their winner. That to a blinder of a goal in extra time. No. I guess Tottenham fans are talking about Tottenham's championship project. This manager's cooked as well, bro. I'm telling you, it's not the manager, Rando. It's not been the manager. Four managers in less than 12 months, bro. They all can't be crap. They all can't be crap. I'm not convinced. Full time Spurs, six more games appeal for Spurs, bro. If they don't win one of the, they need to win both the next two games. Those are the two easiest games, and one's Brighton, and one's Wolves. Those are the two easiest games. The other four games, there's stakes in it, man. Leeds doesn't want to get relegated. And the other three are Arsenal, Chelsea, and Aston Villa. Sorry, Chelsea, Aston Villa, and Everton. All trying to get European spots. Yeah, thank you. Relegation, do. The hell, this game's over. Probably the board management games is the issue. Harsh, it could very well be. It could very well be. But at the same time, it's like these players have. You know what's the common denominator, Harsh? It's the players. The players are the common denominator, and you can only blame managers for so long, dude. You can only blame managers for so long. That's what I will say about that. Igor Thiago has one less goal than Haaland. He's second top scoring. Yes, that's right. Could have gotten a hat trick yesterday, actually. Um, I meant, what is this? Nathan, I don't think in recent time team with high points and high 30s are going to get relegated. You will never sing that. You will never sing that going down to the championship. You'll never sing that. Bro, imagine 1 billion staying in the second division. Yeah. I don't think in recent time a team with high 30s point okay, yeah, was gonna get relegated. Yeah. Only thing I'm saying, because Barca has the same issue for a while. See, I see. I think there's a lot of issues everywhere, Harsh. But someone asked me at the beginning. You know what? I'll put it like this, Harsh. At the beginning of the game, someone asked me, um, "What do you think? Where did Tottenham Hotspur went wrong?" Now, just bear with me. Just bear with me for my logic, okay? Maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree. That's fine. But just hear me out, okay? I told him that they finished 17th last year and they're currently 18th. They have not done anything. Who have they bought? They bought Xavi Simons, who ping ponged around clubs across 3, 4 different countries, right? He was supposed to be the next big thing. He can't get a stable job anywhere. Whatever. I'm not saying he's a crap player, but that's what it is. Randall Kolo Muani, who has not been good since he was at Frankfurt. He's gone all around the place and he's been mid. Right? Conor Gallagher, who basically wanted to come back to England. And who else did they get? I'm missing somebody. Kolo Muani, Xavi Simons, Conor Gallagher, Mohamed Kudus has been injured a lot. They have I mean, they've bought players, but they're not bought players where you can go, my God, now they're going to finish fourth. They bought a couple of players. Half of them have been injured. Kudus is out for the rest of the season. He's not playing. Xavi Simons has been hit or miss for years now, let's be honest. I had this discussion with Utkarsh, by the way, when they wanted to bring out stats and talk about how many games he played here and how many games he played there and how young he is and all that. But at the end of the day, you spend 60 million on him. He's your player. Randall Kolo Muani, he's been mid everywhere. Conor Gallagher, he's been okay. He was all right for Atletico Madrid. He was probably best at Crystal Palace. Didn't work out at Chelsea. Was okay at Atletico Madrid. Now he's come back to Spurs. You have bought these players, and you expect to what damage? They finished 17th last year, and they're now 18th this year. They bought four players. Most of the players that start are the players that finished 17th last year. That's why I say this, Harsh. I feel like the common denominator is the players, because they keep buying new players, but they still finish in the same spot. They still make the same mistakes. So first it was a two attacking manager, then it was a two defensive manager, then it was a vibes manager, and now there's this manager. Apparently he's a firefighter. To me, Harsh, he's no firefighter. He has 26 wins. After today, he has 26 losses and he has 19 draws. That is his official record in the Premier League. He wins one, he loses one, and he kind of almost draws one too. They can't, if they win one, lose one, draw one, if they get another 8 points, they could still get relegated because West Ham are already what now 3 points ahead of them. It's not going to work out. It's not possible. Thank you, Tell, who was on loan last season anyway, and now they made it permanent. Um, what is the real improvement? So to me, the players are the most players, the common denominator, man. I don't know. Could be wrong, of course. Vinay is the only guy from Arsenal doing his job right. Rajat Patida is mad. Nathan, open up the MIRCB game. Let's trade Brentford and take Kelleher to make him second choice. Coyote Lewis, Keen Lewis Potter, backup winger. Where Tottenham went wrong, bro. They didn't go wrong. They just thought they just thought winning a Europa League is gonna give them good luck again. It's really crazy. In the past, Barca board was playing games like stupid. Clock is on, broski. That's okay, dude. I'll turn it off. There's no problem. I can turn that off anytime. That's fine. Not an issue. So yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of people are asking where Spurs went wrong. I think they just did. I think they did a lot more than they think they were going to, and it just didn't work out. I think they thought the Europa League is gonna like magically help them gain aura, and it did not. Hotstar needs to fix this. We have to scroll between all the IPL highlight videos to get the PL live game. Okay. Yeah, Hoiberg was at Marseille playing with Deserby lol. Yeah. Apparently, he was playing really well, especially last season. Just search football. Okay, fair. What you say is absolutely right. Xavi Simons, I think only Leipzig was the exactly only at Leipzig. I feel fair actually makes sense. But see, this is the thing, right? Harsh? Now I'm telling you right now, they need to win the next two games if they even want to question surviving. The next four games, the four games after that, Leeds is going to fight their ass off. Everton want a European spot, whatever it is. Aston Villa want a European spot, especially after today. They have drawn. They are going to be extra hungry. And believe me, there's no chance they're going to beat Chelsea because that's just not what they do. Doesn't matter who the manager is. That's not what they do. They gotta beat Wolves, who Rob Edwards' team looks always hungry now ever since Rob Edwards is in charge. Unfortunately, they are probably going to get knocked out next week. Mathematically, I think they are going to get relegated next week if all the teams above win their games roughly. So I think they'll be relegated. So they're just going to play on vibes. They're not going to let anybody win. And then next week's game is Brighton. Tell me, do you think Brighton's an easy game? And Brighton are going to be up for it because Deserby left on amicable terms, but there's probably some heat behind that. So they got to go and play Brighton next week. You think Brighton don't want to beat Roberto Deserby, who went on to better things? Bro, they are in real trouble. Even if you want to add the Leeds game into it, Leeds and Wolves are the two most technically winnable games. Leeds have been above them for the last 4 5 weeks. I don't know. We're going to find out. Palinia is also on loan. Yes, Palinia has been okay, but Palinia doesn't get you goals. And I guess you could say he helps in the defense, although they've been leaking just as many goals this season as well. So there's that. All right, bruv. Yeah, I'm also heading out, dude. The place Spurs went wrong was sacking. And you know where Spurs went wrong? Getting a new stadium. I think that has set them back a lot. Hello, Abhijit. This is the same team who been Amarim lost a 5-2 by the without throwing a punch. But we need to back him for 3 years and judge him. Don't forget to and suffer, Abhijit. Forgot that part. You say that first. Out of topic, but do you think Pep could ever beat Real Madrid with Aberdeen if you know you know? Anyway, nah, Brighton isn't easy. That's only 6 points, which isn't enough. Exactly. So Brighton isn't easy. And if you want to bring Leeds in, you can bring Leeds in. Leeds and Wolves are the only quote unquote winnable games they have. By the time they play Leeds, West Ham might already be 6 points ahead of them, which again no one is taking into account. So technically, it might not even make a difference. But yeah, I feel sorry for Leeds. They've been good, but the above teams have been better. Stadium Panauti, yeah, very possible. Anyway, guys, enjoy the IPL, enjoy the Chelsea City game. I might see you in another stream. But tomorrow, should we do half an hour before? Half an hour before? You know what? Maybe I'll see you at midnight, guys. Midnight tomorrow, United Leeds. Be there. Be there, guys. Be there. Hopefully, we can do well. That's reserved for United matches. The suffering part. Okay. Fair enough. The only manager who with Spurs is Lord Sean Dyche, which is probably the manager they really should have actually ended up going for, which again, Spurs fans thought they shouldn't. So, anyway, it is what it is. Bye, Harsh. Stay. I'll see you tomorrow, midnight. Rose Derby. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Take care. Good night, guys.